yeah.
You know it's your boy, Selector Urban, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha. Your topic, our topic, everybody's topic. Let's talk about it.
Sycamore.
Good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing at this time. I want to welcome you. It's Hot Topics.
Good afternoon, Vanessa.
Hey, Sammy, what's up?
Yeah, it's another beautiful Thursday afternoon.
It
on
is.
Hot Topics.
It is.
And you know we love our Thursdays.
Oh, we love
It's
Thursdays.
the Friday Eve.
Yes.
Hey, the Eve to the weekend.
Well, my weekend has begun.
Yeah.
My weekend has begun.
Oh, we love Thursdays in here.
Oh, yeah.
And we love Wednesdays too.
We love Wednesdays. We
Yeah.
love Thursdays. Good afternoon to Speaker Emeritus Alex Boyd Knights. Just met her and she's like, why today cannot be Wednesday night? I want to vent. So next week, okay? Next week. All right. But folks, good afternoon and welcome. Those of you on the various frequencies on 88.7, on 93.1, on 107.9, good afternoon. On the Nature Isle, on Flow Channel 953 and 954, good afternoon to you. In St. Lucia, on Flow Channel 119, we welcome you. And folks, on the Nature Isle again, on DigiPlay, the Pig Network, Channel 54, good afternoon to you and welcome. All right. So, Sammy, how has your Thursday been so far? How has your Thursday been so far? Okay, so Sammy, how was your Thursday been so far?
My Thursday has been going great. Like I tell you, we love Thursdays here.
Yeah, we do, you know. We do.
We love Thursdays here.
Mm-hmm. Thursdays are awesome. But anyways, folks, pause for cause, and we will be back after these messages. Keep it locked. This is your genuine sound, Kyrie FM.
As the CEO of
Astafans Home and Building is having a special offer on windows. Listen to this. 15% off on all windows. All sizes for 2 weeks only. Come take advantage of this super special offer. 15% off on all windows from the 9th to the 21st of December at Astafans Home and Building. Check in store for details. Terms and conditions apply.
With Digicel Prime bundles, you get more than just data. You level up to a whole new digital life. Level up with deep music for your favorite local and international tracks. Level up with Sportsmax and catch the top live sports action. Level up with Go Loud for radio stations and trending podcasts from Dominica. And level up with Playgo for the latest movies, TV series, and local shows. Enjoy a 7-day Prime bundle at only $32 with 49 gigabytes of dedicated data for premium access to your favorite app without touching your any use data. That's a total of 59 gigabytes. Activate a Prime bundle in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
My new car is so hot.
You don't even know how hot I am. But hey, go to TDC Insurance Company where we can enjoy the best motor insurance packages.
You talk?
I'm no Siri, but I know good insurance.
Okay, Smarty. Where are they located?
HHV Waychurch are the local agents, or you can call 255-1100.
TDC Insurance, here we come.
Can you make a stop on the way to TDC? I'm kind of thirsty.
Sure thing.
For affordable premiums and payment plans, come to TDC, guaranteeing you peace of mind. Welcome back. Thank you for keeping it locked. And again, good afternoon. If you're just joining, this is your Tell It Like It Is show, Hot Topics, right here on the Genuine Sound Kyrie FM. Pleasure to have you tuned in with us. I'm Vanessa, and we're with your Bonjour. Bonjour, forget that name.
This is Samantha. Yeah, guys, I'm a little bit distracted because I'm trying to find the live so I can share the live. I'm not okay. I'm there now, and I'm seeing that we're missing people. So come on, guys, share the live, share the live, share the live.
It's growing.
Share it. Let everybody share it. Put it on your page, man. Let people be part of the conversation. You don't want to be selfish.
It's
I
growing.
mean, know how good the stuff is on Hot Topics.
Indeed.
You know we keep it real and we keep it relatable.
Right.
Share the live. Let everybody tune in. We want everybody to join the conversation.
Tell one to tell all, to tell Sue to tell Paul. All right. So those of you who have me on WhatsApp, you can check out my status to find the link. Okay, I'm posting it right now. Good. All right. So want to shout out folks celebrating birthdays today. Happy birthday to you if it's your special day. Much love from all of us here, from the Hot Topics ladies and the whole Kyrie family. Special shout out to Junior Hippolyte.
Yeah, I really have to go in, and that's my guy.
That's my love.
I really have to go in on my guy here. I know he's listening. I know he's waiting.
Yes.
Because he's expecting me to forget his birthday, so he can pass and give me a whole set of maple tomorrow. But that's not going to happen. I posted on your wall this morning, and I'm telling you again,
I did as well.
Happy birthday to you, Sugar Plum.
Happy birthday, baby.
We have to take a drink on that. We have to make a till. We have to. Hey, we do for a lime, Junior. Happy birthday to you. I know he's going to have an amazing day because he yourself is just an amazing person.
Awesome. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I want to say good afternoon to the folks at Rollaba, Antoinette. Good afternoon to you in Portersville, and good afternoon to you, Dennis. Good afternoon to you, Glorine Mitchell in Kings Hill.
Awesome.
And Donner.
All right. And shout out to my mom and my sis locked in. My mother radio always bien body and ready for Hot Topics. My sister is on the radio and she's still on Facebook. Okay. So good afternoon to you up there at Miranda's in Springfield. Eddie Rodney.
Good afternoon, guys.
Eddie Rodney in Canada. Good afternoon, big brother. How you doing? And all the folks locked in on the Facebook Live. Awesome afternoon to you, Veros. Good afternoon, darling. Let's get into the vibe, Sammy. You ready? You sharing love still? Or you sharing live?
I'm sharing live.
Share love. Let me share some live now.
No, I finished my love.
Your love is always short, sweet, not true?
I'm short. Everybody know how I feel about them already. My people know I really appreciate they tuning in.
Yes.
And whenever we bounce up, I just really big them up. So
Indeed.
they know the vibes. They know they're in my hearts and my thoughts.
Indeed.
It makes the show too long when we have to
Awesome. Well, let's get right into the vibe. So here's the story for those of you who are not on Facebook Live. We're married. Is it mine, his, or our house? And we have a story to go along with that. So we have this happy couple married for 18 years. 3 children, ages 12, 11, and 9. Yeah, they're 3 children, 12, 11, and 9. They've been married 18 years. Wifey was at university. Well, shortly after they got married, she went back to university because she had always planned on, pursuing her studies. Hubby is ready to start his business. So he starts the business. She graduates, but she has one more course to go and do. But, she's pregnant. So she figures, let's take a pause. Let me take a pause from school and let's just, I'll stay home. I'll help you with what you have to do, and I'll have the
But I said,
baby.
give me the best
I'm
already.
giving you the
give me all
best.
the little details. Give us the big
All the
best.
details,
What he
because they're
does
going to
do.
ask about
Yes.
the details. Hubby was supportive. Hubby was supportive. You know what I mean? Then baby number 2 comes along. Then baby number 3.
So she home.
So she's been home,
Yeah,
right? And she's
right.
helping to build the business.
doing
but
what she can from
In the
home.
back of her mind, she's asking herself the question. Because every time a talk comes up or something comes up, he keeps saying, my house.
It's always in speaking. The reference is always
Yes,
house.
my house.
my house.
So she says one time, but wait a while now. Is it my house? Is it your house? Or is it our house? So he says, but it's my house.
It's me that built
It's
my
me
house.
that build my house. It's my name the house on. It's me that take the load. So her question was, Vanessa, help me understand whose house it is. And we want to get public opinion.
Yeah,
We want to get the
yes.
public's opinion
And those
on
of
this.
you who are having similar, who knows, not having, so then that may not be your reality.
Right.
But you may know of a situation like that where there's this ongoing, constant debate in the home. His house, his house, his house, or because she's the one that's the breadwinner, her house, her house. So call us and give us a story too. Let us know, Let us
Yes.
know how the story affects you. And how
Indeed.
you
Let's
relate
know.
to
Let's
it.
know what
We
your
want
story was.
Yeah, want your side.
Let's
on
know
that.
if you had your situation resolved, if you got it resolved, how. We want to know because we want our person to get the information. So let's know. Let's hear your views. The numbers to call 448-7334, overseas line 305-906-6186. Our WhatsApp numbers are 613-1307 or 245-2929. Send us a text message, send us a message or voice call us. Do not send a voice note.
Okay.
All right. And the telephone is going. Good afternoon, Hot Topics. Your live talk to us.
Good afternoon, Vanessa.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I think it's God's house.
It's God's house, eh? It's God's house.
Nobody else. She can't wear nothing. She
Okay.
just don't pass now. She gets his house.
All right, I get you. I understand you.
Good.
Thank you. Awesome afternoon to you. All right, it's God's house, folks. Well, that's one opinion.
Well, he's not wrong, I mean, who give you the strength
Yeah.
and the fortitude to go after it in the first place?
That's
Everything
true.
you're doing, first person you're supposed to dedicate it to is God Almighty.
That's
That's
true.
the first person you dedicate all your efforts and your accomplishments and your achievements to. So for most, Kaibodi.
All right. Well, Eddie says once married, it's ours. Okay.
Hey.
And
but
Cynthia
yeah,
said-
that's true. It's once married, it's supposed to be ours, but
Mm.
the court doesn't always give it to both parties.
Well, we'll do like Madia and take a chinso and cut it down the middle. Your half, my half. Julie says, our house, our children, our dog. Good stuff. All right. So then here's another comment from Eddie. Some people may have arrangements before settling into the house, or we both buy together. Yeah, you can probably, there's a prenup, or probably you say, well, I buy the house and you buy the car and you take care of whatever other expenses. You know what I mean? But with them, there was no such arrangement. It was just, we're married. We live together. We have children. I'm pursuing my studies. You're building the business. I'm helping you build the business. We built a house. We started renting first. We were renting. Then we started building.
No,
Then eventually we moved in.
Avocat Benoit is saying, well, it depends. Some people live life and mal by just praying and hoping to find somebody with means, and then all of a sudden everything is ours.
Well, Avocat, it wasn't that situation.
No, but-
They were renting together, and then they built. You understand? So she was there carrying motor too. And I remember maybe a whole of quite a number of years after they were married and built, they had children. You understand? And she took all that time off to help him build the business and to they built the house. She took time off from studies just to help him out and so on. Then she finally graduated. She had to pursue another degree. But then, they started having kids and she put that back while still helping him to continue his business. So.
But I think what Avokai is saying is it's valid because we have a lot of situations like that. A man work all his life and gain wealth, and then a woman in her youth find him, charm him, and comes in and gets and basically claims everything. So situations like that, that's a one topic. We have one specific situation, but there are other situations like this.
There are other
where
situations.
people come in with the intentions of getting what you have for themselves, without putting in the work. So how do you guard against your wealth? How do you protect yourself from all of this kind
Get
of
a prenup.
situation? What does the law say about that? Whose house really is it?
Get a prenup. Okay, Eddie says even if she didn't put money into the house, she had sweat and equity. Because she helped.
Well,
In one way or another, she
situation,
helped.
Of course, when you have a woman with a man for 18 years, even if she didn't put physical sweat into the house carrying blocks,
And she did.
like that,
And she did.
right, and she did. But just as a general consensus, just your presence there brings value.
Exactly.
To
Exactly.
the
And
project.
think about the as opposed to him hiring a secretary. I didn't say secretary. A secretary in the early days of the business. In order for him to save money, she helped him.
But
She took a year off school to help.
when you have they say the best person a man can have in his business is his woman. Because
Sometimes it's the worst person, eh?
usually it's
Okay.
the best person. They help to build a business and they don't look for much. For them, seeing you succeed
Yes.
is payment enough because they know eventually they will benefit. Your man have a business. It becomes our business.
Right.
Remember, we were speaking one of those days about that kind of a situation.
Yes.
This man does
Yes.
so that they can get you to work for free.
Right.
But that's the best kind of a person because they give more. You give more of yourself.
Yeah.
She in the business, a secretary would come from 8 to 4 and before 4 o'clock.
She ready to go.
She ready to go. And when you tell her to go on the pot, go there, she'll grumble.
Oh.
Or if she goes to buy something and she can get a breakdown, she'll pay the full price rather than trying to barter for a better price. I would save the business money. So when you have your people, they look out for your best interests. You have your lover in your business.
Yes.
Your lover is looking out for your best interest because your best interest is your lover's best interest. Yeah?
Right. That is true.
When you profit, your lover profits. Look how you have a big house.
Supposedly.
So if we're talking about her presence in the home adding value,
Yeah.
educated woman, even if you left school just before graduating, but educated woman.
Right.
So
Indeed.
that is
No.
but-
She did graduate. She
you
did.
can't graduate and you have courses to do. You
No,
just
she
do
did
that
her
without
first.
that.
She did a degree already. She
Okay.
graduated and she was going back for another one.
All right.
That's what she said. Anyways, somebody please tell to Clifford Cellier Jr. Bala to leave me alone. Thank you. So Ron is saying married for 18 years with kids is a no-brainer. Any man who thinks that way is a Zaman. Period. Nothing to explain here. All right.
Hey, Papa, look, Avoka is saying, I guess that's in reference to what I just said, that he knows a woman that could lay a man business single-handedly.
Giving all her friends weaves and outfits on Quilly.
Avoka, that is not true. There's no weave shop in Dominica owned by a man. So it's not true.
No, it have some.
It have weave shop in Dominica owned by men. Which
You know
one?
all of them? I
Yep.
can't call the person name on here. Let's go to the telephone if you please. Good afternoon, Hot Topics. You're live. Talk to us.
Hello.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Good. Once a man and a woman together, and they're doing everything together, they marry, they have children. They're not just working for themselves; they're working for the children too. So it's useless one say it's my house and the other one saying it's my house. So whose house it is? Both of them build. Even if the woman not working, she don't have a job, bringing money in the house. She was there. She was with him. They did it together. He had the finances. she had probably the moral support. And they did it together. Another thing again, he might, even if she come and meet him with the house, and they marry, but remember, she take up some of the bills. She paid all the utilities and she buy input. She helped him keep that house. So it's her house too. And when people marry, we have to share everything. We have to share the good and the bad and everything. If she meet him with debt, she has to help him share the debt.
Right.
If she meet him with sickness, she has to take care of him. So why the wealth cannot be part of? She cannot own part of the wealth too.
Thank you.
All you want to marry somebody and you don't want to share your wealth and you want to say it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. If you want to keep all, then don't marry and bring the person in your business and let them invest their time and their money in you.
Exactly.
Let them do on their own. So whatever it is, when people come together, the good and the bad and the sorrow, the pain, we have to share everything. So it's our house, our money, our everything.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution.
You know, as a woman, what I wouldn't enter into is into a house that isn't my name not on the certificate of title. My name is nowhere on anything. Why would you do that? Why would you, as a woman, watch a man build a house and your name not on it, or you have children, you all are married? Why would you let a man
I
go?
get she was.
Hold up. Why would you stop defending her? Let her take her blows.
Okay.
Why would you, as a woman, hear your husband say, I have an appointment for me to go and talk to a loan officer about a loan to build. I have an appointment for me to go and for you not to take your bag and your shoe, put your shoe and say, well, I come in too. From the time the land buy, your name should have been on that slip of title, even if it's the business paying for it and you work in the business. Your name should be on the land. Your name, so if your name on the land, your name, house built on it, your name there already.
Right.
So how is it you going to allow a man to buy land and you're not part of the process? He can't say bagay sa, he can't say something sa, juice la. Let me tell you something. Everything I do, I, as a human being who's been on the earth for a few decades, everything I do, I understand that there is an end. There's an expiration date where either things end or they go on to something else. Nothing, no relationship, no situation, no circumstance that you are in will remain as it is for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Take, for instance, you have children, you send them to school. They stay in primary school for the rest of their life. No.
No.
They graduate and they go on to high school.
Yes.
You have them, eventually they'll either go overseas to study or they will go on their own. Nothing is permanent. What makes you think that your relationship with a man will stay the same thing forever? Either it evolves or it ends, but nothing stays the same.
Right.
So you have, what's your contingency plan? What's your game?
Well,
I mean, you're thinking for yourself.
But it seems like she was so trusting that she left everything to the husband to take care of.
You know, and now for you to tell him, hey, I want my name to go on land paper. I want my name to be added. No, let me say it properly. I want my name to be added to the certificate of title. You know, right now, from the moment you mention something like that, red flag.
Exactly.
Red flag, because the man will be like, hey, all the time that I buy land, you was there. I build house, you were there. You never was interested. All of a sudden, you have a plan. Tell me what man you have. You want to take my house? Oh, so no.
Not necessarily.
No, but if not necessarily, Vanessa. But come on, if you're in a relationship with a man and everything is on your name, and all of a sudden the man tell you to add his name to everything, what's your first thought? Not a red flag that the man ready to go about his business.
No.
So why you want your name to go on everything if you don't have an exit plan? If that's not part of your exit,
It doesn't necessarily
So,
have
but
to
why?
be an exit.
It
Doesn't necessarily have to be an exit. Maybe all of a sudden I open my eyes, or maybe I realize that you have an exit strategy, so I'm protecting my interests.
I know something. Yeah, you protecting, but if you're protecting your interests, why do you feel at this point in time you need to protect your interests?
Because maybe I see something going haywire somewhere else.
Let me tell you something. The moment you start at that point of in a relationship, 18 years, to want to add your name to assets, it is going to create a problem. You would tell yourself 2 years down the line, best you had never studied that headache. The time to add your name to anything your man have is at the beginning of everything. When you go and register your business name and all of that to open the bank account, your name should have been 2 on the business registration certificate.
Oh, well.
What is yours is mine.
She's got to take some blame. She's got to take some blame for not paying attention to her business sooner. However, they're married, and assets are to be shared, if not equally, but shared. You know what I mean? But folks, it's already 2:30. We're gonna take a pause for cause. We're gonna come back after these messages. We look forward to your comments and your contributions. Keep on commenting on the live. We'll be back and we'll share it with those of them who are not able to read them. All right, this is your Hot Topics on Kyrie FM, your genuine sound. We'll be back after these messages.
What you eating here?
Man, cheese now.
What? You go for lunch by Sammy's without me? Oh, you can't do me that!
Relax now, I set you up. I got your meatball sub, a roti, pies, tarts, cakes, chicken salad, codfish sub, chicken and chips, and a smoothie.
Woo! Goody! Brian, Tom, Dave, come! Lunch from Sammy's on our co-worker.
Co-worker? Sammy's Boutique and Cafe, located at 39 King George V Street. Call us at 613-5908.
Print City. Modern, creative, exciting. From various heat press options to detail embroidery. With years of experience in photography and design. Get full-on branding deals, t-shirts and banner printings, logos, graphics and designs, along with additional social media services. Located at 42 Independence Street, Roseau Dominica, downstairs, Kyrie FM. Call 617-2916 or printcitydominica@gmail.com.
Ask the Fans Home and Building is having a special offer on windows. Listen to this. 15% off on all windows. All sizes for 2 weeks only. Come take advantage of this super special offer. 15% off on all windows from the 9th to the 21st of December at Ask the Fans Home and Building. Check in store for details. Terms and conditions apply.
Bip Messenger is the new way to connect. Messaging made simple. Whether you're connecting with friends or family, celebrating a birthday, or just hanging out to chat, Bip's got you covered with up to 10 people on video calls. The new way to make sure we can all stay connected and be together. Start living, get bipping. Download Bip today.
Everyone likes to get more for their money, and the TDC Insurance Company is there to help you do just that. Our new motor insurance package includes everything you and your vehicle will ever need. Rest assured, in the event of a loss, we will have you back on the road in no time. Pay one affordable premium and payment plans suitable to your needs. Choose TDCIC for your motor insurance, where you'll get more coverage for less. TDCIC, guaranteeing you peace of mind. Local agent HHV Witchett and Company Limited, Old Street, Roseau. Telephone 255-1100.
I'm begging you live a premium Dominica lifestyle for man, woman and child. I'm begging you live a premium Dominica lifestyle for man.
We cannot predict the time and location of earthquakes, but you can reduce your chances of being hurt by preparing now. Start by locating safe areas in your home, workplace, or school, like under a sturdy table, desk, bed, or against an interior wall away from glass windows and doors.
Practice drop, cover, and hold on in your safe area. Secure items that could fall and place large and heavy objects on lower shelves. Know how to turn off electricity, gas, and water by learning the location of safety valves and main switches.
Be prepared.
Be safe.
A message from the Office of Disaster Management, brought to you by USAID and IOM.
Welcome back. Thank you for keeping it locked.
Let me tell you now, and during the break, my phone has been going, and somebody sent me a message concerning a situation similar to this, not quite, but similar enough. You know, like we ask people to do to share their stories with us, and this person is saying something similar to that happened to their uncle. He and his wife were separated, and he passed away. They had no children, and after he died, the family members took everything. She got absolutely nothing. Okay. So they were legally separated, and that's it. That's not in Dominica, you guys. But that's Dominicans in the UK. And she got nothing. And I mean, when you know the struggle and the situation and how much she helped him, that hurt the hearts of people who knew. Yes, that hurt. That do a will.
Yeah, it's important to have a will.
Yep, men.
And it's never too early to have a will. That's the thing. Especially if you have children.
Of a will, if you know for a fact you want you want your assets to go to your children equally, you don't need to do a will. But if you know you have a preferred child, and you are one that you don't want to get nothing, you better make sure you do a will.
Exactly.
Because they're not going to look at child and them equally. Right. They're not going to see who you preferred and who was your preference. And if you have minors, they're going to take care of those before anybody else can be taken care of.
But it's still important to have a will. It doesn't matter how young you are.
And we know we have an excellent lawyer just next to Kyrie there. Yes, she's really good. Yep, you'll have heard her on the show.
Yes, talking about wills.
Talking about wills and how important it is to do wills, to do a will, to put your affairs in order. Because I mean, nobody wants to go, but we don't know, and we have to make sure everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pepita is in here. If I met a man with his home money or whatever it is, okay, whatever we accumulate thereafter is ours. Some people are too greedy. We have to die and leave all the material things for others to enjoy.
True.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure you give as much to your children as possible.
Yeah.
If you're a good parent, that would be your utmost.
Of course.
That you make sure what you have goes to your children so they can get a better start. Your children, your grands, you struggle, so those coming after you struggle a little less.
Yeah.
So every generation should have it a little better because of what the sweat their parents put in.
And we have a call on the local line. Hot Topics, you're live. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good day. I'm just telling you, if you have a will and you haven't got no children with the man, the law said that the wife, according to the amount of years the wife is there, she have to get something. I didn't even know that. It happened to me right now. I didn't even know that.
Say again, and can you speak up a little louder?
I said, even the man has a will, he have children, you the woman haven't got a child with the man, you still have to get something, especially if you're married to him more than 20-something years.
Right.
But we children of today know, especially those in England, they're greedy. They want everything.
Yes.
When my husband and I got married, it happened to me. That's what I'm telling you that.
Okay.
His mother said what she lives is for me and him. Right now, they come here. Every time they come, they want something on their name. The big house, they put it on their name. The little house, he say, okay, I have what is mine. So he giving me the little one. That's what I feed in him with buying his clothes, his doctor, and everything. They still want it. I sign it off for them right now. If they have a problem now, they have to go to court to give me what is mine. Because it was mine and they don't give it to me. So I tell them I don't fighting for nothing.
I know.
So the court says mine, they give it to me because it's mine, because I feed in the man and doing everything. My money not spending on the man. Or you still want it and all you have the big house? They start selling the house before the man die, you know.
What?
Right now they have to stop it. Whoever trying to buy it. The person even start to put wall up and whatever, you know. So they have a wall up.
Wow.
So everything have to go to court.
Yes.
Exactly.
35 years old, you want to leave me without nothing, and how much money I spend on the man?
No way, that's
I mean, come
That is
on.
wickedness.
That's wickedness.
So that's showing in England, they're greedy. All they do is come and snatch and take, and it's more drugs they put in the money on. So it happened to me. So if a woman married to a man, for how much then you have to be, take your money and hide it, put it in a safe, you know, come by yourself.
Exactly.
Because when those England children come, they're greedy. The man was sick. and I pay a woman $700. I wasn't with you. I met her some misunderstanding. She was on his own, on my own.
Yes.
I go there, the mother tell me, promise I'll take care of him. I went there to take care of the man. I pay a woman $700 every month and provide everything in the house. The woman tell she can tell anybody that my checkbook that I pay her every month for 4 months. He say, I can walk now, I don't know babysitter. If I had money, I would I make it stay longer to look after daddy, you know. But you're going to get 5,400 on your account.
What?
The account on his name.
Yes.
5,000. This when I tell the lawyer that, the lawyer tell me, go and ask the bank to send a copy of the thing. The lawyer should have it up to now in his file. 5,000 something, but the woman I paying $700 and feed, putting gas, paying light, paying water bill. My money. And I'll just still greedy, I'll just still want to
they want everything.
Everything they want. So because I have a mind, what is mine, so I have to feed your father, and all you can take it and use it on drugs.
Yes.
So if women stupid now, that's their problem. They have to look about themselves. Because I was stupid. If I wasn't stupid, I'd make him take out money every weekend from to feed him and pay the woman, so I wouldn't have that problem now.
Right.
But I have a problem, you know, because I myself say, I'm not fighting for nothing. Empty handed I come, empty handed I go.
Amen.
I have my own children.
Exactly.
So if they want to fight, that is their problem.
Let them fight.
Yes.
But you cannot tell me every time you come, you fight. Now he has a little place where he live for me to take care of him, not. They still tell the woman in the shop, go and put the money on the account in the bank for him. The woman say, you didn't give me place, you didn't say and keep for me, my mistress one, so that give me the place, the share I have to pay.
Exactly.
The woman with $10,000, up to I can get the 10,000. They wanted the 10,000. I must find them all about the $10,000 the woman win.
Wow.
Because she herself, she have her own problem, and her one problem, they're not working. They're not working. I don't worry about that.
Yes.
But it's they're too greedy for those in England. When they come and grab and go on his drugs, going on the person on it, grab, yeah?
Thank you for your contribution this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean,
we love those real
yes, the real stories.
The victims themselves.
Most definitely. Because I mean, if you've been with you've done all that to take care of your husband. He has children. Where were they when he was sick? You understand, Sammy? Well, all the time the husband's sick, where were the children? All of a sudden he's better. You coming to grab money. Yeah. Let's go back to the telephone. On the local line, Hot Topics, you're live. Good afternoon.
I had to call. Really still know when I see you looking so sticky and sad. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Paula.
Anyway, Miss Bruno, I love your topic. But me, that is my belief. I cannot speak for other people.
Okay.
When you meet a man and he has kids with all what you want, or what he has, all you do, you're married on contract. Okay? He must give you shopping money, he must give you money to go and put in a bank. All you do, when he gives you 50 for shopping, 25 for your land, you buy yours secretly on the side. Plain and simple.
Okay. All right. But he doesn't necessarily have to give you money though, does he? And she's gone. Thank you for your contribution, Paula. I guess not all husbands do that. Some do and some don't. You have the, like, how the fella described that earlier on, the Zaman and them? Yeah.
Mosonom. I like to call them Mosonom.
Mosonom. Malpapai. Yeah. But I think a lot of times we as women, and even men too, who pick up most of women, put ourselves in those situations. Yeah. Because a lot of times you just get so many indications, many red flags, that these people are wrong for you. That person is not right for you. But hey, they're looking good. Is that you behind? Everybody like it. So as everybody like it must be good.
Right. You have to want it. So you put down heaven and earth to get it, and then when you do get it, you can fun. I can't say true on radio. Right?
You got fun call. Let's go back to the telephone. Turn Hot Topics. Good afternoon. You're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. The way people looking at marriage, it seems as if we have to go back in the dictionary and change the entire meaning of marriage. Give it a new definition because everybody have a different way of looking at it. If you're going to marry somebody and you have all that doubt at the back of your head, you have all that thinking of, am I going to get this, am I going to get that? Why are you marrying the person for? Why I have to marry somebody and I have to be looking over my shoulder, I'm not trusting the person. If there is no trust, what you marrying the person for? You have to marry somebody you can work with, and at the end, you happy, they happy. Nobody trying to outsmart anybody. If the man has children, and I know he's well going to go for his children, I'm not expecting nothing from him. And when people have their children, most likely they will leave it for their kids. So I just think we changing the meaning of marriage too much, and people scared. If you scared, don't marry because you stay by yourself. A marriage is supposed to be a happy thing. You're not happy just to live the person alone. But some of us, as you know, some people run into marriage for what they can get.
Yeah.
They don't get that problem. So people have to stay by themselves.
True.
Change the definition of marriage.
That is true. Thank you very much for your contribution, Madea. Yeah, some people get married because they have ulterior motives. It's for personal gain. It's for status in society. Maybe it's because of what society expects from you. By a certain age, you should be married and have children, and get married for the right reasons. Get married for love. But then I don't think that exists anymore.
Easy. No,
These are the right reasons. But right now, marriage has become a business contract. It has become a business contract.
You cannot get married for love and expect. You can't simply get married for love. Because sometimes you will fall in love with somebody and the whole situation maybe would create a lot of problems for you in the future. I wouldn't, if a person asking me advice about their relationship, I'd be honest with them. I would ask them questions like, how well does he provide? What are his goals in life? Are his goals and your goals on the same trajectory? You understand? Because when you have a person who is in an upward mobility and another one sliding downhill, you're going to have friction, you're going to have problems.
Sammy, when I say get married for love, I'm not saying just, I love you and we get married and I don't look at all the other nitty-gritties. Naturally, you have to look to protect yourself as well, even if you're in love. But I'm just saying, don't get married to somebody just because, you have then again, do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, we've lost the gist of, or we've lost the meaning of marriage.
I think
it has lost its sanctity.
This marriage before was an arrangement, and people arrange marriages based on what the family needed. So if my father have a thriving textile business wherever, and this handsome gentleman is educated, and his family have a shipping company that will benefit my father's textile company, though that relationship for the both families would be extremely beneficial, so they would wed their children together to seal that. That is what marriage was before. So money meet money. You created wealth through unions. But we started reading love novels that put a whole set of nonsense in our head.
But is that what the Bible teaches, though?
Let me tell you. So of course the Bible, marriage in the Bible. No, who fell in love in the Bible? The only Mary Magdalene supposedly fell in love with the Christ. They say she was obsessed with him.
Mm-hmm.
But when in the Bible people married for love, everything was arranged. Who had enough ships to give and enough of this to give and that to give? Everything in the Bible was arranged. No relation. And when brother died, his wife went to his other brother.
Yes.
And all of those things were arranged. Why? For the generation, for the family name to survive, and for the generation to keep going and growing. So those relationships is us now in our modern times that bring our new meaning into marriage and what it's supposed to be. We started reading those useless Harlequin novels that tell us that when we meet a man that's right for us, he should be tall, he should be this, he should be that, he should be built like this, and his voice should be deep and all kind of a thing. And when he passes by you, your heart should flutter and all of this nonsense. But all of this nonsense does not make the best partner.
And here's the thing. Next thing you know, you're with that person, it's financially beneficial, but you saddle to that person for life and you're unhappy.
What then? Unhappy there?
How you mean how you
Are you
unhappy
happy?
there?
A man treating you good enough,
So-
treating you without making you unhappy. It's too much. It's too much.
No, but
modern
listen to
times
this.
we have.
No,
Too
it's not the
much
matter of modern
internet,
times.
Too much
It's not
WhatsApp.
It's not a matter of modern times. It's a matter of people need that kind of connection
Let me tell
with
you
somebody.
When you get
So you get married to somebody and you can't even sleep in the same room with them.
But before. First of
I
all,
don't want to hear about
you-
before. I'm
listen,
living now. I'm not living
okay,
before.
First of all, you're not.
I'm
Going
living
to,
in the
you're-
now.
You're not in these modern times. You are not going to get married to somebody that you cannot tolerate. I mean, there's no. There's
But that's
really,
exactly what
no,
we're
that's
saying.
not
That's
I'm
what used to
saying.
happen before.
I spoke up. You talk about how love used to be before, and I told you didn't. I told you, Talota didn't have bagay called love. You take what your family approve for you, and you make it work.
But that wasn't
and
always
those
the case.
relationships worked because you didn't have social media. You didn't have woman wanting to go disco and do all of those things. The roles of the men and the roles of the women were predetermined. Everybody had their set roles, and you carry that out. To not be able to function and carry out your role would put you and your family into disrepute and embarrassment. Now we're talking about now and relationships. You would be the one who will decide what partner is right for you. But when you're deciding what partner is right for you, you're not going to pick up an escamote.
No,
You're not going to pick up a somebody that will not be able to provide for you or meet you part of the way. You want children. You're not going to pick up a man who doesn't want children, who doesn't love children. You want a home. You're not going to pick up a man who wants to rent. You have to pick up somebody that have similar goals like you, similar ambition, even though you don't have no money. But once the ambition and the drive match each other.
Got you. Let's go back to the telephone. Hot Topics, good afternoon, your life.
Hot topic, boy, fireman touching base.
Yes, fireman.
Hot topic, river nickel topic.
What the Chinese say?
Indeed.
I know you and your Chinese well match.
Boy, I tell you what, you talk anything so straight, you on someone say, all of all I want to point, you know, one I mean, my Chinese match, my Chinese like Paul there, my Chinese like to go in salon, my Chinese one flavor. It's like if I push into working in it.
Okay.
Like Chinese should have them all up.
Yes, of course.
They want a Nike. First of all, someone wants to show you just for one night, you know, even you don't fit them properly after, just to show themselves to be in front of a traffic.
Yes.
The occasion now. Well and truly, to the problem we have before now, as I say, we're in a new era, but the problem we have right now. Most of the, I don't think they man first. Most of them man, they don't know their value, they don't know themselves. Trust me. Them women themselves, they don't know the qualities, they don't know themselves. Some of them themselves, they don't have no pride, no dignity. So in them you see a man, first of all, just say, I don't see why people get married if I empress and can't sleep in the room together, they have a problem already, it don't make no sense. You ready for your man?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because anytime me and you have to married is the last thing in our life, which means I feel like my mother and I feel like my sister. I feel everything in my life because everything happening in my life, you know. It's like me not to be friends. Wherever I see me, right now, the Chinese and the Chinese with me, I'm looking for a woman that love God. Not a woman that love material and money, a woman that love God. You can never see you love God, you can love and respect it. And another problem we have, a lot of man and woman, they don't have no respect. You see, when they call it respect, whenever I pick you up on the road and you just park and I can make you something, I'm going to make you something. Just find yourself, catch yourself, and work with fireman. Fireman going to work with you. Nobody do it for me and you. You don't think I'm wrong, why, right?
You're right.
So that is the problem we have in the world today among relationships. And as I said, there's too much ship because you need to have too much captain. You need to relate and not put the ship on that side because you have no captain. You know what I'm saying? So we have to have respect for one another. We have to know our value, what is our purpose, what are we living for. You know what I'm saying? So much I tell you that Auckland Twitter, you know, is who that making you happy, who that making you comfortable. It doesn't matter how much money and wealth you have in the world, and you're not happy with your partner, you have a major problem in your life. Hey, you know today's Ghost birthday, let me tell Ghost happy birthday, all not nice.
Today's Ghost, well, we didn't know. Happy birthday to the Ghost, a.k.a. Kelly Williams.
And Fireman, Mon, Big Brother, Mon Boy, a whole heap of great people, Mon. You know what I'm saying? And you're up and running.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, fireman. Bye-bye. All right. And I see we had another caller trying to get a point across, but try us again.
You know it.
All right, and here we go. We have that call in now. Good afternoon, Hot Topics. You're live.
Friends, man, good job.
Hello, the man.
Hi, Bibbs. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. That's a great bibs, man. It does get good today, man. My pocket hot.
Oh, Papa.
Yeah. On topic.
Wait a while, Biggs. The man Biggs.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't say you got paid. You didn't say you got paid yesterday and Tuesday. Let me tell you something. You're taking us for a joke.
What topics? I am my own boss.
Oh, okay.
I'm freelancing. I'm my own boss.
Okay. Well, tell us that, man.
Okay, babe.
Yes, you're right. When I take down payments and I put them guys to work and pay them, that's why the Mexicans love me. They say, amigo, you're the best boss. They talk English this time. You're the best boss. I give them the breakfast, the lunch, and dinner, and the corona. And they love me. They beers. Corona beer.
Okay.
But what topic?
Yes.
No, on a serious note. My first child in America is 28 years old. I came Dominica and my daughter was around 12. I met a Dominica chicken Dominica. The first flight she gave me, I should have run from her. She says, please St. Lucian. I met Rosso. I should have run from that. No, I took her to Barbados. I got her a visa for she and her 4-year-old son at the time. I took them to America on BWI on the Sunday. The Monday,
yes,
I went to work. When I come back, the chick and her son was gone. So now, after 4 or 5 years, I went to Houston, Texas on a contract, and I saw the woman working in a Kroger store. I saw her, she have a big cut on her face there. I said, what happened to you? She said, oh, my husband cut me. I said, cut you. That's all he do to you. And I leave it there. So that is why I pray and I scared. That is why I say about this, especially in America. Because in Dominica, you agree, good. As now you come America or England. I'll call the police for you. Leave me alone. It's problem. So if you want to find a Dominican like yourself, it's better you find them in America. You understand? But
okay,
if you can and take them to America, you'll get blows.
Okay.
So I have to go out tonight with my co-worker, my lady friend.
Thank you, babes.
All
right.
you guys. Good show, huh?
Yes,
okay,
thank you.
cool.
Bye-bye. All right.
Okay, the man. That's the man Biggs.
I don't get the contribution,
Well,
but
the contribution was when you looking for a Dominican woman, don't take them in Dominica, get them overseas. Something up to that point. Yeah.
Well,
anyway, thank you.
It is what it is, but thank you, babes. Folks, time has come and gone. It's about time we start to say goodbye to you. And let's see if there's anything else that we can. Okay. Whew. Boy, somebody says the best time to marry is when he has erectile dysfunction and have money. Then you have no competition. Make sure you're much younger than him.
No competition, no problem.
See, start to go down at 40. All right, but my darling, we would definitely suggest that you speak with a lawyer. You know, I mean, you wanted to get public opinion, but in that situation, public opinion is public opinion. But you need to look at the legal aspect of it, you know. So speak with your lawyer like we had suggested to you earlier on, and, you know, see where you stand. See what is going to work for you or what you need to do. You haven't had any issues in your relationship. Everything has been going, you know, but it's just that you don't like that terminology. So we would recommend, like we had recommended to you at the consultation, that you speak with a lawyer. But here you have your public opinion. Feel free to go back on the Facebook comments and see what was being said. Again, thank you for helping us bring a hot topic out to our viewers and listeners. Folks, thank you for joining us today. It's indeed been our pleasure, you know, to share with you and to vibe with you. Until tomorrow, much love. Sammy, you're not saying bye-bye then?
No, you haven't said bye-bye, so I'm waiting for you to say you go.
So I said, until tomorrow.
Guys, see you all tomorrow, and I'm Samantha. That's it for today.
Toodles. Bye-bye.
Gagnez pour tous les jours dans Digicel Bip pour l'amour promotion. Download app Bip BIP. Suivez canal Bip pour l'amour Dominique. Et puis pour pas dans toutes ces activités tous les jours et gagner. Ça c'est pas tout. Avec Digicel Primetime Bundle et jouer message sans limite sur Bip. Et plus temps parler sous vidéo. Attention tout le monde à nous commencer à vivre. C'est Bip et c'est notre cas Bip.
Tell me, are you ready?
Hey, what are you doing?
You know, hear what that going on every Saturday on Kyrie then?
Kyrie, what did you have on that?
Boy, a new talk show them man have there.
True no boy. What that's about?
Yeah boy, them man gonna talk about topics that we interested in and thing. The show is called Chat Room, so you know it's Yeki Vibes.
WhatsApp group chat vibes, man. I go make the turn.
I telling you, Saturdays from 4 to 5 on Kyrie FM is deadly scene.
Did you love this show? Then call us at 614-3385 to find out ways that you can support this program. Thank you for tuning in and keep it locked to your genuine sound, Kyrie FM.